Let's stick with this example. We have a disease, a Krankheit, Krankung, K, and the Wahrscheinlichkeit that someone is sick, also P of K, is 20%. Und Wahrscheinlichkeit that they're not sick is then 80%. Okay? Unter Bedingung, dass jemand schon krank ist, also P unter K, also ein Test zeigt positiv mit 90% Chance, und unter Bedingung, dass die nicht erkrankt sind, unser Test zeigt negativ, also richtig, mit 98% Chance. Wir suchen aber die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass unsere Bedingung positiv, unsere Person krank ist. In other words, we know the probability that someone is ill, we know the probability that they get a positive result when they're ill, and we know the probability that they get a negative result when they're not ill. What we want to know is if we randomly choose a positive result, what is the probability that the person who got that result is actually sick? Okay, so we can start with our tree diagram. We've got K and not K here. So 0,2 and 0,8, all right? And then we have positive or negative, there's a 0,9 and 0,1. And here we've got somebody who's not sick, and they might still get a positive because there are false positives, and they have a 2% chance, but they have a 98% chance of correctly getting the negative. Okay? Right, so we can, from our diagram, work out the probability of K times the probability of positive under the Bedingung of K. In other words, the probability that someone is sick and they get a positive result. And we do that by multiplying these two together. So 0,2 mal 0,9. Okay, we know that this here is also equal to the flipped, sorry, that should be a K, flipped condition, that under the Bedingung of being positive times, the probability of being positive times the probability of being ill under the Bedingung of positive is also equal to this. Okay, it's also equal to 0.2 times 0.9, because it has to be equal to that. Okay, now we need to find this probability here, which means we have to divide this here by the total probability that someone gets a positive result. And the total probability is this branch multiplied by this branch, so we get a positive, plus this branch multiplied by this branch. You can be ill and get a positive, or not ill and get a positive. We have to add the two things together to get the total probability of P plus. So in the end, if I just turn this over, and I'll stop and start a new video.